Hello student, welcome back to our online class for Wednesday, right? So today is Wednesday and 9th 2021, June also, okay? June 9, 2021. And how are you today, student? Okay, so great. For me, I'm okay. I'm great. And then I hope that you also okay. Everything is great also, right? Okay, so every Wednesday, we soon the schedule that you are going to learn every Wednesday. You learn about hangout 2 for the first session, right? But you still study the same unit, unit 9. We talk about our trip. Okay, so this one is our field trip. Field trip? You go somewhere. After you have a long holiday at school, you can go somewhere. This one is a field trip. You can camping or do something, searching. Okay, you do activity in the field. So this one is about field trip. And then before you move to page 99, this page you have already learned, but I want to make you clear today, okay? Because we have some point that you are going to be clear today. Okay, so we have to review like this one is say about their was and their was. Their was and their were, as I have already taught you, mean you have already learned. There was mean you use in singulars, in singulars, and there were you use in plural. But this one is say something already happened, mean something already had in the past. Understand? Because this one, if you say something have in the present, you have used there is, and also there is in singular and there are in plural. Okay, I have to compare between there is and there was and there were for you already for the last session, right? Okay, so again, students, so there was used in singular, but in past there was used with plurals, but in past also. Okay, and one more thing, student, for singular we have only one thing or one person. Something is only one. Okay, but we use there were with plural with 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up a lot that you can count. This one is say about plural. Okay, like 3 pint, some tree, like that. This one is say about there was plural. Example I just provide you. This one is there was a picture on the walls. Okay, so there was a picture on the wall. We can say there was a picture on the wall last morning, but now you have now there are two. There was one picture. There was a picture. There was a picture on the wall last morning, but now there are two. So this one is say about past was, but when you want to make so in present, you use there are, or there is. Understand, student? So there was a picture on the wall. Okay, so last night there was a picture on the wall, but today I see 3 pictures on the wall. There are 3 pictures on the wall. This one is you just compare to things if you want to past and you want to mention in the past, you use there was and there were. But if you want to talk about the present, you use there is and there are. Okay, so this one is there were some hair. Can you see there were some hair? Did you know house? Yeah, there were some houses. This one is some hair. Plural. Okay, there was a bag on my desk. Yes, yesterday there was the bag on my desk, but now I don't see a bag. So this one I say there was a bag on my desk. There were 2 pens on. So in my bag, there were 2 pens in my bag yesterday, but now I have only one. So this one you can use there was and there was again and again. You use there was and there was in singular, there were in plural, but we mentioned something had already had in the past. Okay, so now student, please open your book on page 99. Student, as you can see, part D, sing a song, and turn to page 120. No need to study because we have one more song on 100 page. On page 100 you have one more song, so that's why no need to study about the song. You have to do about look letter E, part E in here. Part E, look at the picture and say. Can you see? Look at the picture and say. As I have already told you, this is the, you can look at the picture in here. There's something on the picture, right? So you can describe on this. And then the example, there was a beach. Can you see? There was a beach in the park. Can you see? There was a beach in the park. Beach, you know, beach. Yes, in the picture you have. And there was some mountains. Some mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, a lot of mountain in the park also. Okay. And there are 3. You can see there are 3 boys. Sorry, there was 3 boys in the picture. And there was a tree. Yes, there was a tree in the picture, and there was a lake in the picture. So this one, the trip that you have described in this picture, right? Understand what I mean, student? You can say, you can see in here, because we have example. There was a beach in the park. Can you see beach? And there was a mountain in the park also. Okay, you can see a lot of mountain, and you can see there were a lot of trees. There were some trees in the park. Okay, but there was one lake. There was a lake in the park, also a lake, a polar lake. Okay, and in this part, in this picture, there were 3 students, or there were 3 boys in this picture, and then there was a tree in this picture. Can you see? When you see the pictures, you can describe like that. Okay. So now make sure that you go to see on the board again. This one I hope that you copy into your notebook already, and after that you can practice doing exercise and send to your teacher. This one is like extra. Yeah, extras. You know, think about a trip. Think about a trip. Where were you? Where were you? And what was there? Talk about it. Can you see? This one is very important. And then you can this one. You can make your own. You can make your own trip, or you can describe your own trip, and you can write your own trip. And after that, you can take a picture and send to your homeroom teacher. This is the way that I want you to do today. Okay? So extra, like think about a trip. You know, you think of or think about a trip. Where were you? What was there? Talk about it. Talk about it means talk about your trip. Okay. So this is my own trip that I want to give you a clue. I want to give you example. But this is my real trip that I went to Kiry. Okay. So this is my trip. Where was I? Okay, where were you? Mean I was at Kiry Resort. Can you see Kiry Resort? Do you know it? You know, in Cambodia, Kiry Resort is in Kampong Speu province, right? It is near Phnom Penh city. You can spend, if you try, okay, you can spend around 1 hour only, and then you can arrive there and have a lot of things to do and to play. That's why. Because I used to go there, you know, I used to go there. That's why I talk about Kiry Resort. This is give you a clue. This is give you example. And for you, you can think about your trip, and then you can talk about it. You can write number 1 like that, number 2 like that, number 3 like that. Just with their words and their words. And after that, you can take a picture, send to your homeroom teacher. This one regard as the classwork. Understand what I mean, student? Okay. So example, I was at Kiry Resort. Can you see? I was at Kiry Resort mean long time ago, last month, long time ago. Because when you use was and was, something is already happened. Understand what I mean? Okay. So Kiry Resort, there was a mountain. Okay, there was a mountain at Kiry Resort. I see. Okay. Actually, we have 2 or 3 mountains, but I don't know. But when I went there, I see only one mountain. So there was a mountain. Okay, at Kiry Resort. This is number 1. And then there was a lake. Yes, a lake. Mean to say candle. a candle or a waterfowl. We can say waterfall. You can swim or you can take a bus there. You can swim in the lake. Okay, there was a lake at Kiry Resort. This is my trip. This is my trip. Okay, and number 3, there was some hill. You know, we have like some hill. Hill is a smaller than mountain, right? There are some hill and there was some tree. Yeah, there was some tree. There was some tree at Kiry Resort. Now we have only a lot of tree at Kiry Resort, but this is I talk about my trip that I went to Kiry. I went already. Okay, so students understand what I mean. For the first time, you have to make sure that there was in singular, there was in plural, and then after that you can do extra. Think about your trip. Think about a trip. Where were you? Like you went to Kampong Saum, you went to Sanuil, you went to Cap City, and then there was a beach, there was a beach, there was a sea. Up to you. You can talk, you can write number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, make a sentence with there was and there was, and after that you can take a picture, send to your homeroom teacher. This is the way that I want you to do today. Understand, student? Okay, so I hope that you can understand the lesson today with there was and there was, and also can do this and send to your teacher. And student, make sure that in the homework, in the workbook you have a lot of exercise to do. So don't forget to practice doing exercise. Up to your homeroom teacher, your homeroom teacher assign you do something in the workbook, you can do it, or your teacher can let you write, let you write about a trip that you was, and then also what was there. You can put number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can take a picture and send to your homeroom teacher. This one regard as a classwork. Up to the teacher, the homeroom teacher will assign you to do this. You can do this one. You can follow your homeroom teacher. But if the teacher assign you do the classwork in the workbook, you can do in the workbook. Understand what I mean, student? Don't forget to do the classwork and homework and send to your homeroom teacher. Thank you for the first session today. Wait for the next video. The next video is the second session video, student. Thank you.